Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be tackling my kitchen. It really needs a good clean. I'm going to be organising everything and showing you some really good organisation ideas as well. So if you're interested in that, then just continue to watch.
So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you.
So hi everybody, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Juliette. I am mum of 2 boys and I do 3 videos a week on all sorts. I do lots of hauls and fashion and beauty and organisation and lifestyle and all those kind of things. So if you wanted to, there's a little red subscribe button down here. If you wanted to click that and join our family, it's completely free and it really would mean the world to me. So without further ado, I'm going to start tackling the kitchen. And the first job with any organisation is to just try and firstly get it clean, so you are working in a nice clean environment. So that is where I'm going to start now.
There's no use in looking back. Gotta laugh, I gotta live, 'cause I'm so over the past and I'm living it fast. Underneath the strobe lights, ready for a crazy night. I can hear your heartbeat banging loud like a drum. Let me be your only one. Do you feel what I feel? I'm addicted to the sound. Turn it loud, just make it play. When the love is all around, dream away with the music. Flying higher than the stars, we'll be dancing till the dawn. The night is young, so are we. So close your eyes and set it free. Underneath the strobe lights, ready for a crazy night. I can hear your heartbeat banging loud like a drum. Let me be your only one. Do you feel what I feel? I'm addicted to the sound. Turn it loud, just make it play. When the love is all around, dream away with the music. Dream away with the
Kitchen is kind of tidy. I've still got a mop in here, but it's pretty good apart from the kitchen. Leo's off school this week, so right, I'm gonna start, I think, over in this corner. Before I go any further, let me tell you about my kitchen. So at the moment we've got vinyl wrapped kitchen because it's actually this oak colour. So we vinyl wrapped it and we also vinyl wrapped the sides temporarily. But we are going to be changing that soon. We're just going to get some new cupboard doors on and a new worktop. So this is like the kids cupboard. So this is pretty organised. I won't have to touch this today. I'm going to show you all my cupboards because I want to show you how I organise them. And I will also, there are a couple that need to be done as well, so I can show you through those. So on the bottom, I just use these little tubs. I think these were actually from like some Rocky Road or Brownies or something. I use those to keep the kids' spoons in. There's another one at the back with the bigger boy cutlery in. And then we've got the bowls at the front and plates, and then their bottles and cups in here. A couple of odds and ends that are just stacked in the back, but relatively this cupboard is pretty clean. And up at the top we've got Leo's treats in here, and then these are like Lucas's baskets of food, so his food for like main meals and then snacks. And then up the top we have Mummy and Daddy's treats, and there's a spare box here now, and then crisps on there, because normally crisps kind of overflow into the two, but they don't have them all the time, so they're quite empty at the moment. But that is the boys' cupboard. These baskets are from Home Bargains. They're literally, I think, about 79p. So yeah, I love those. Moving on to this cupboard, again, really organised anyway. We've got this at the top is what I put my loose change in, and then we've got a box full of Tupperware boxes, And then the other one is Tupperware lids. I've got my bowls here, pasta bowls and multi dishes, and then down the bottom just the plates. So these cupboards are, as I say, relatively neat and tidy. There goes the same for the glass cupboard, no need to go in there. And to this cupboard, again, pretty neat. I've got my guest cups here, the boys' cups, and just some random cups there. I do need to give the cups a bit of a declutter again, to be honest. Marshmallows in there for hot chocolate, and then I use like these little Kilner jars. These are from IKEA. These need to be relabeled now because they were done probably 18 months ago. But I've just got the little Kilner jars in there. This was actually from a gift set where I had some hot chocolate, but I've just put my sweeteners in there because I thought that looked really cute. And then again, these basket individual packets, coffee, Nesquik, cocoa powder, things like that. Tea in there, and then I've got like my percolator, the Tassimo capsules for my Tassimo machine, and then glass cups up there if we have a fancy coffee. Another nice little thing that I've got in my kitchen is this. Now I've got these sticky back chalk kind of pieces of paper from Amazon. They weren't expensive at all. I'll see if I can find them and link them below. They came with a little chalk pen, and what I've done, it's been a while now, but it's got like all the conversions, so like your weight, your volume, oven temperatures. It's just like nice and quick and easy to glance at if you want to convert from ounces to grams or whatever, or fluid ounces into mil. Yeah, I like this, and it just can stick inside the cupboard, and then I've got that there nice for when I need it. What I am going to focus on mainly are these two cupboards here. So they have been organised in the past, but now they are starting to look a bit messy. So this not so much, the other one is. So this is like my cereal cupboard and for milk and squash. So I'm going to get everything out and have a look what's in here, and I've got some cereal containers as well, so I might use those to organise this a little bit better. The cupboard's empty now. I'm just going to give it a wipe out, and then I'm going to see what cereals I want to use, because I bought, I don't know if you see, it was probably a home bargains haul a couple of hauls ago now, but I bought this dry food storage set. So I think I'm going to try and put some of the cereal into these to just make it look a little neater. And then I think I've got another box that I could put like the Weetabix and the rusks in, and I think that might make it look a little better. So we'll do that.
Out of control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions. There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions. Come on, love me again. You're all I need. Can you love me again? I need. Come on, love me the way you did. I just can't change my
Cupboard finished. So I've just used another one of these baskets, and that's got like my porridge oat sachets in and things, and then the leftover ready bread that didn't fit in here. And then these Tupperwares were from Poundland, so I've just put porridge oats in those, which we have pretty much every day, and then another one with Weetabix in. And then these are 3 canisters I bought from Home Bargains. So I've just put Cocoa Pops, cornflakes and Ready Break, because we have a lot of our cereal in our dispensers, which I will show you in a minute. And then I've just put Leo's rusks, Lucas's rusks in this little cute Kilner jar, because I thought that looked really smart. And then up the top, see, we've got a plug socket inside here. So what I like to do is I've got another basket, and we put everything that needs to be charged and things like that in here in the day, just so it keeps it nice and neat. A spare carton milk, spare squash, and then a box for biscuits. And then at the back I've just put like my box of tea bags and a spare sugar, so that's kind of almost like the extra things. But yeah, I really like the way that has turned out. I really do. It's nice and neat. So yeah, look at all the rubbish. It's amazing, isn't it, what you can get rid of? So right, now I'm going to show you the next cupboard. Okay, so this is the cupboard I've just been dreading. So this was organised, and now it's like that cupboard where everything's like chucked in. I've even got a loaf of bread in there. That is fresh, by the way. It's just that I I can't leave loaves of bread out if they don't fit in the bread bin because the cats eat them. So yeah, so I'm just going to try and get, this is a deep cupboard you see, so I'm just going to try and get everything out and then go from there I suppose. I'll just actually show you what's in here because I'm not going to get all of this out because it's a lot of big stuff. But in this bottom cupboard, this is where I keep like my drinks dispenser for in the summer. I've got a chocolate fountain, my Tassimo machine, a popcorn maker. I think that's it in there. So those are like my big cooking items. My slow cooker also goes in there, so that probably will stay. It's more the top shelf that is the problem. Empty now, and this is everything that was in that top shelf. So as I say, my slow cooker and like my carving knife and my egg cooker will go back in, and I've also found like my hand whisk and blender and things, so I might put those on the bottom shelf as well and keep all like the cooking tools together. So I'm just going to sort out what I want to keep, and then try and organise the rest and put it back. So that is that cupboard done now, and I'll just show you what it looks like. I've put all like the cookware stuff in the bottom, and then at the back I've put like ramekins and baking dishes that I don't use that often, and then the egg cups and the whisk, and then the box of lunchbox and flasks at the front because we use our drinks bottles quite often. So yeah, that is that cupboard organised and done. Yay! Okay, so the last two cupboards I'm going to do are the ones under my sink. Now in all honesty, again, I did do these not long ago, but it's just after a few weeks, you know what happens, you just shove everything back in the cupboards and then this happens. But they were really neat. They kind of look like they could do with just a quick neaten up, so I'm just going to get everything out and show you how I organised under my kitchen sink. So I have I use these boxes again. I've got a box full of like all lint rollers and things like that. They tend to go right at the back of the cupboard. And then I have another one full of my bin liners, and that goes at the front because obviously I use that quite often. So that goes right at the front. And I also put my washing up liquid here, just because it fits really nice in the top. And then at the bottom I have my cleaning caddy, which does need a sort through, I think. Let's have a look. I have my 1001 carpet clean, which I use on the carpets. I have my Sif cream micro crystals, which I absolutely love, and then my Spontex cloths. So you have one wet, one dry. They are brilliant. I have my water and Sephora mix. And I also have another one of these spray bottles actually with my Lenore and water, so I've just got to find that to go back in. And this Dettol all-in-one disinfectant, I love this because it's really good for like the kids' toys and things and where they eat. And then I've just bought some new Spontexes, which were pink and grey, because I thought that they would go nicer. So if you're a hincher, this is my Dave, but it's purple. And and this actually came with this cleaning caddy set. This was on a haul that I did not long, well actually it's quite a while ago I did it now. It was from Home Bargains. I think it was only like £5.99 or something, and it came with all this stuff like a squeegee and a scrubbing brush and things like that. So I've kept them, I've just put them in another part of the cupboard nicely in the bottom, and then I just keep that in and nothing else, so that it's just easy to grab. Okay, so my cleaning cupboard stays quite a minimum. I've got like a squeegee there, and I've got my dishwasher tablets and some odds and ends in the back. And then down here I only really keep like my oven pride, and that's some drain cleaner and weed killer. So I keep that at the back, obviously out of reach of little hands, but then I don't really put anything in the back of these cupboards because they're difficult to get to. And then this is the basket of everything I own cleaning wise, which I think is really good. I do try to keep it to a minimum. That is literally all I keep in my cleaning caddy, in my cleaning stuff. So I'll pop that in, and then I'll show you my other baskets before they go back in. Okay, so these are my boxes. So I've got a box of my cleaning gloves and some gardening gloves. I put that in there. This is bicarbonate of soda. I always like to keep some of this because I think it's really good for cleaning, so I'll always keep that. I've got my tray of wipes, and then I've got this little caddy which I got from Matalan, and that just stays right at the top. I put my brush in there, some soap, my gloves that I will be using, and a couple of these scratch-free scourers which need to be switched out, to be fair now, but those are what I keep in the top. And this basket here is all spare cloths, microfiber cloths, spare dishmatics, spare J cloths, spare scourers, and also a couple of magic sponges, magic erasers from Home Bargains. In here is just my spare toilet ducks and things like that, so I like to keep that little compartment with those. And then this is my little like tools box, so it's got some scourers in there, nail brushes, a toothbrush, and it's also got these, which I actually got when I bought the boys' bottles, but they are really good for cleaning the straws in the drinks bottles, and any like nooks and crannies that you can't get into. So I've got 2 of those, and I keep that in there. So I'm going to pop it all back in, and I'll show you what it looks like. The inside of my cupboard done. I've got my cleaning caddy and the bin stuff up there, and then this is the cupboard. So I've just popped everything back in. It's nice and neat and easy to reach, and that is how I organise under my kitchen sink. Okay, so that was a quick speed clean and organisation of my kitchen. It was a really long video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I thought I'd try and get as much as I could in, because I wanted to give the kitchen a deep clean while these 2 were off school and stuff. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And until next time guys, take care. Bye.